Yeah, yeah, everybody, yeah. Red Mountain, here we come, My name is Knuckles, I'm from Angel Island. I like to fly through the sky, but kids can't fly, so what the fuck am I? Yeah, I'm an abomination, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Ready? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You have my deepest apologies. I am an asshole. I did not defend any part of this game. It is god-awful. I am sorry.
Alright. That's okay. Red Mountain, action stage, here we go.
Yeah!
We're back.
So, that's a thing. Have fun! Because
Alright.
you are doing this one entirely
Whoa.
on your own. Do you think you can handle it?
Yes, I'm fine.
You are fine. You're freaking out now, aren't you?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So,
Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna talk a little bit about Ken Penders. For those of you who have not read the Archie comics, Ken Penders is a gigantic asshole who took over the Knuckles the Echidna comics, which were a spin-off of the original Sonic the Hedgehog comics. I have a number of friends in the Sonic fandom who provided me with the kindest words they could possibly offer for the Knuckles the Echidna series and the handling of Knuckles as a character within the comics by this particular writer, and I shall share with you now the reviews that they have left me. From Folero, the very one and only Folero who has done No Metal Alchemist, Drat, and of course Higurashi When They Cry Abridged, has said, incomprehensible sci-fi bullshit that feels so out of place in a Sonic comic, with stilted, unrealistic dialogue also their shit. From our friend Game Buddy, who has voiced Sonic the Hedgehog in a number of Sonic shorts and also is one of the co-creators of Sonic F. Folero is also involved in that one, guys. Check it out. Game Buddy has to say, at its best, a derivative sci-fi soap opera with furries and overly grandiose prose. At its worst, a straight-up ripoff of Star Wars, Star Trek, and virtually any other pop culture worth a damn in the 90s, with a few Sonic characters stuck next to KP's Mary Sue Echidnas. Ken Penders' writing feels like he had an utter contempt for the source material, but he kept writing for it because it was a blank check of popularity. Only the editing staff is more to blame for letting him get away with his self-promoting bullshit for a freaking decade. Cherry on top, he recently confirmed Jeffrey St. John was in his 20s when he met 15-year-old Sally and openly hit on her/kissed her. So yeah, fuck that guy, smiley face. And of course, from our very own biggest fan, Tisda Frobman, who is responsible for the In Brief shorts, along with a myriad of other projects, he has said, no, that, and don't read them. I've been discussing Ken Penders with these guys for a little bit. Just briefly on Twitter, and then a little bit more in-depth with our buddy Cyberlink420, who is the other co-creator of Sonic F. Have you found an emerald yet?
No, I haven't found a single one.
That's like a minute and a half of me reading these guys.
Yeah, I know.
I
haven't gotten to a yellow.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. But Cyberlink420 provided me with a wonderful, hooray, congratulations, a wonderful, and I repeat, a wonderful summary of the bullshit that went into Ken Penders' not necessarily handling of Knuckles' story, but the actual legal bullshit that went down with his involvement in the Archie comics. And just so you know, it comes out to be 2 whole pages on paper, which is what I'm reading it from now. So, while you are lovingly searching for these emerald shards, I shall be going through the summary of Ken Penders'
as told by Luke.
As told by Cyberlink420. Since Sega licenses out Sonic to Archie for comic production, the rights to any characters created for the comic would default to Sega if Archie ever lost the Sonic license. Penders worked on the comic starting in 1993, doing a lot of the world building, writing the Knuckles spin-off book that established his backstory, since there wasn't any canon material at the time to use for reference in that regard, and creating a lot of characters like Julie Sue, Locke, Jeffrey St. John, Hershey the Cat, etc. Sega gave them a lot of creative freedom. Penders was very protective of his Knuckles story, usually not incorporating or acknowledging anything other writers wrote, and vice versa, making it into a bit of a clusterfuck. Penders was out in January 2006, and Ian Flynn took over as lead writer around then and was a marked improvement in every way. All glory to the Pato. It's probably a reference I don't get. Penders, however, is super salty, saying everything produced since he left was garbage, and if he ever came back, he'd just pick up where he left off and ignore everything made sense. In January 2009, Penders started filing copyright claims for his old stories and characters and art, etc., without Archie's knowledge, including characters actually derived from the Sega characters like Robo Robotnik and Evil Sonic. Seriously, what the fuck? These went through in April, and CDs got sent to Archie and Sega. Archie fired back with a lawsuit in November 2010, citing breach of contract. Now, according to Archie, while he wrote for the book, Penders had signed a work-for-hire contract, meaning that he gets a flat fee for his work and doesn't get any additional royalties if their characters, stories, etc. are reprinted or used in any other media. Archie, however, only had photocopies of the contract, not the originals, and Penders, of course, claimed they were faked. Penders then sued Sega and BioWare in May, claiming that Sonic Chronicles ripped off the plots and characters he wrote. Not that most people liked Chronicles anyway, seriously, BioWare, what happened? In late 2011, Archie renegotiated their contract with Sega and lost their exclusive publishing rights, though they, of course, continued to publish books. Archie says the damage to their relationship was damaged by Penders' actions and demanded $250,000 in damages. The Sega EA suit got dismissed around that time, with the judge telling Penders to settle with Archie first. But since copyright claims have a three-year statute of limitations and Sonic Chronicles had been released back in 2008, his appeal in 2013 got rejected. Penders claims he's going to take that one to the US Supreme Court if he has to, and that'll end well. Archie replaced their entire legal team in 2012. There was a lot of back and forth. Penders tried to stop reprints of the old material, and Sonic 244 had a plot development, which is where basically all of Penders' characters got sent to another dimension. Convenience! Archie prepared to settle with Penders in November 2012. We don't know all the details, but what we do know is that while they don't agree with the ownership claims, they're not going to pursue legal action if he uses the characters. In April 2013, Worlds Collide, the Mega Man crossover, happened. It took place in an alternate world, and it ended in August with the restoration of Sonic's universe getting disrupted, altering reality and the timeline and redesigning everyone to match the Sega art style, so Penders' characters have literally been written out of existence. Suck it. That doesn't end there, though. The two parties reached their settlement in July 2013. Penders claims as part of the settlement that Archie technically can use his characters, but anything they do with them he has to approve first, also implying a licensing fee would be required. I never liked any of them, so I don't give no shits. They can stay gone for all I care, says Cyberlink. To date, the only appearance of Penders' characters since issue 244 are in reprints. Everyone being used now are from the games, the cartoons, or they are created by Ian Flynn. Penders is now creating a series called the Lara Sue Chronicles, using all his characters and completely original characters not derived from any individuals from other totally unrelated fictional series for everyone else. Also, the characters are now aliens called the Echidna. That's a real thing, not joking about it. You can check it out. And, I mean, look at his hot fucking garbage. If you want to go ahead and show his gorgeous 3D artwork right here, that's actually just perfect.
Oh my god, it's so scary.
Also, that one is not Knuckles. Shh, it's okay, it's not Knuckles.
He has a goatee, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course it's not Knuckles. He has facial hair. Knuckles doesn't have facial hair.
He's evil Knuckles.
In short, everything is bullshit, but it's okay because I never liked Penders' garbage anyway, and the comic is way better without it, so fuck him. Sincerely, Cyberlink420. Thank you, Luke, for that wonderful summary of the bullshit that went down with Ken Penders. Unfortunately, I actually don't think that's the end, considering that he is willing to just kind of snap at Sega and Archie's heels at any given moment.
Yeah.
So, Echidnas, we may be without them from now on, just because he's an asshole. He tried to claim from Sonic Chronicles that the alien, Shade, which I don't know if you've ever seen her, but she's kind of an echidna. I don't really know the story of it, but he tried to claim that she was a ripoff of his echidna race.
His echidna race, like he invented the echidnas.
Yes. Because he invented our favorite four-penis creatures.
Not God. That bastard.
Ken Penders believes he is God. Can we be honest here?
Yeah.
Fucking creepy pedophile-looking asshole. So, just kick the shit out of Sonic. Congratulations, by the way, for
beating the
managing
level
that
without
by
you?
yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of your gameplay, so I'll get to see when the episode
Oh, it's so
goes up.
frustrating. Most of them were out in the open.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But they were still really hard to find.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Here we are. It's this scene.
I'm sure everybody enjoyed that history lesson on Ken Penders. I think it's fucking hilarious.
This episode is going to be called History Lesson.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know if anybody else takes as much amusement out of it as I do.
I think everybody does.
I guess. It's weird though because so many people, or not so many, but there are actual fans
Of Ken Penders,
of
yeah.
Ken Penders, and that's just sort of
I
disheartening.
feel like they're few and far between.
I guess.
But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't have a lot of faith in things.
What's the timer like?
5 minutes left.
Oh
So
my god, really?
This boss, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everybody gets to fight this boss.
More time than I thought. Really?
Not everybody. Amy, Big, and Gamma don't, but
Okay, so
Sonic,
this is the
Knuckles,
last
and
character.
Tails, yeah. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails will fight this form of chaos. You know who would be a fun playable character in this game?
Who?
Fucking Chaos. I want to be a squid now.
I'd rather be a kid now.
I want to be a squid now.
You're a kid now. You're a squid
I
now.
want to play Splatoon. But, back on the Ken Penders bullshit. I guess I'm especially amused by it because he's so fucking childish. Just
Yeah.
sort of to describe how childish he is. He wrote a story, a small spin-off story of
Okay.
Sally,
Right.
where it focused entirely on her character, and it didn't sell well. It did really poorly because he's an awful writer.
Right.
But he can't face those facts, so he took it to mean that everybody hated Sally and he attempted to kill her off. Just because the fans didn't appreciate the way
His
he
story,
handled
yeah.
her story. And it got to the point, apparently, where even Sega was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Bring Sally back. So Sally Acorn was readmitted into the story and brought back to life via, like, Snow White kiss from Sonic, I think. It's so bullshit. It's not explained how she survived.
Not even.
She fell from a height, and then she was pronounced dead by the doctor in the comic, and then turns out she's alive. Like, she's on her deathbed in this little Snow White enclosed case, and then Sonic comes up to her and he's like, Sally, come back. And she wakes up and she's like, what did you say, Sonic? And Sally Acorn is alive.
Okay.
That-
Did he write that?
I believe he wrote it. I don't remember who
It
wrote
sounds like it
Yeah.
should have been him.
It was
It would have been
mandated
him.
for her to come back,
Yeah.
though, so...
No, I know, but just the way it was handled.
Yeah. The comics were very strange. Apparently, a lot of hit or miss. Now, they seem a lot more interesting with Ian Flynn as the head writer, so if there is anyone who's interested, everyone has been telling me just pick up from the Mega Man Sonic crossover and start from there. It's a lot less bullshit that you have to sift through.
It's
and
also
it's
Mega Man.
Universe reset. Yeah, and
It's also Mega Man and Sonic. Wily and Eggman.
There's a lot of really good stuff.
Silent
that I've
Brofist.
seen. Silent Brofist. Does that mean I'm Dr. Wily? I want to be
I don't
Dr.
know.
Wily.
You've got the German down.
I assume really
Not
out
since
of
Kinder
practice.
Transport, but
I'm really out of practice with my German. But, hey, you recognize this scene that you see every time you turn on the fucking game? Yeah. So after this cutscene, we will go ahead and end this episode.
oh, I thought you were gonna say our lives.
Oh, yes, no. This is the
Where's
end of
my
Game
brain?
Virgins. Goodbye.
Forever.
No, I'm kidding. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to ever end.
I'm choking on the poison.
I poisoned your energy
I
drink.
breathed in the chemical.
Moo.
I usually don't do energy drinks because they don't work for me.
But you.
But
really
for some,
craving one.
I kind of had some weird psychological need for them, even though I know that I don't actually have a chemical.
Dependency on.
Not even dependency. It just doesn't fucking work. Caffeine doesn't do shit to me.
Well, you've been drinking coffee since you were 9.
Younger, probably.
Jesus. You have a problem.
I know. But yeah, no, caffeine and all the other stimulants that are in energy drinks don't really affect me.
Yeah. Drugs probably wouldn't work either.
I don't know. Coke might not even do a thing to me if I tried to snort Coke.
Let's not try that, though.
I am curious, but I'm not gonna try it.
No, don't even say you're curious.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
He was running into this invisible
This
wall.
is how we're going to end the episode, with you saying you want to try fucking Coke.
Yeah!
Oh,
Let's give it a shot! Let's call Pat.
But never mind. I give up.
Is the episode over yet?
I don't